At a time when Ontario's manufacturing base is being annihilated, world-renowned McMaster University is helping the economy of Hamilton shift from steel to knowledge. And today, I spend time exploring that campus and meeting with some of the greatest minds in our country. A pleasant change from talking to members of Parliament. And I'm standing here in the Athletics Centre, and look at this fella. He's not a mature student. He's actually the president of the university I've just bumped into, Dr. Peter George. Hello, sir.
Rick, welcome.
You have a med school here, right?
We have a great med school.
So you do med school, you do...
Engineering, business, humanities, social sciences, science.
You do everything?
Everything except a few of the more arcane professions like law.
Oh, well, which is a shame because there's a real shortage of lawyers. What kind of marks do you need to get in?
Well, in our...
Did you have to have your whole grade 12?
The whole grade 12.
You got to get through that part.
You got to get through that part.
Okay.
We have some programs where it takes more than a 90% average to get in. But you'd fit here, I know.
Yes.
I can tell. Because we have a legacy, too, of great humorists here.
Really?
Martin Short.
Right.
Eugene Levy.
He didn't have 90.
Dave Thomas.
He didn't have 90. None of those guys had 90.
Back in those days,
you could get
the admission average wasn't 90.
Yeah, as long as you didn't have a joint in your mouth when you came to the door, they let you in, right? Back in those days. 90 average.
I was here.
Martin Short, I bet.
I was here in those days, but I didn't teach any of those guys.
No, because they weren't in class. Thank you. And I'm in the Center for Simulation-Based Learning, and don't worry, everything is under control. I'm joined now by, hello sir, what's your name?
Dr. Dave Musson.
Dr. Dave Musson.
Dr. Rob White.
And this fellow he is a sim man.
He's a sim man.
Which means?
He's a high-fidelity human patient simulator.
Does he have a name?
We give him different names on different scenarios, so he might be...
Steve. Let's call him
Steve.
He doesn't like Steve. He only likes Steven. What's the difference between this and, say, your standard... store mannequin that we all might have at home under a sheet?
About $100,000.
Really? Oh, I should not be so rough with Stephen. Okay, so you say you're a student, you're an unsuspecting student, you're sent in here. What do you do with them to mess with the students? I'm assuming that's what you do, is it? What?
I feel like I could die.
So he's not doing too well? So the question is, what are you going to do?
He feels like he could die.
Feels like he could die.
Right. Well, you're the one who brought in the economic update. What about a tracheotomy? Because a tracheotomy is a surgery that everyone can do at home. Because I've seen the episode. I can't remember if it was Another World or Grey's Anatomy. But anyway, the guy was choking, and then he got on the phone with the doctor, and he just told him how to do it.
Right below that is a big gap.
You don't want to do it there.
No, you want to do it there.
Right there?
Absolutely.
Right there.
You got it. Tracheotomy.
I feel better now. I feel better now.
You've done it.
You saved him.
Now, this pen doesn't have...
It's not a good pen for this.
Why? Because it didn't have a...
It has no hole to let the air in.
So I haven't actually performed a tracheotomy. I've just stabbed a man in the neck with a pen.
Exactly.
And now I am in the bowels of the psychology complex, and this is Dr. Paul Four. Hello, doctor. How are you?
Rick, how are you?
Nice
Good, thanks.
to see you.
Good to see you.
Now, sir, you are an expert in all things bats.
Well, I like to think so. I've studied bats for about 20 years now. Yeah.
You got a lot of bats here.
I have a lot of bat experience.
Bats.
I have a good batting average, as we say.
Good one.
Here we are.
Hello there, batty. Hello, batty, bat, bat.
Usually we don't tap on the cage at this stage. It's like going to the zoo and tapping on the glass.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's not good?
Well, we treat our animals very well here.
Is that bad to tap the cage? Don't ever tap a cage, kids.
Well,
Don't tap the cage. Look at the... Oh, my. They really
See, look, there's the wing.
Oh, look.
The hand wing, Chiroptera. It's a beautiful structure, very delicate, by the way. Easily broken when people are handling who don't know what they're doing.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
I'm sure
I've
you do.
seen all the movies. What's that?
That's a bowl of mealworms. These mealworms are what we feed to the bats. They're a little briny. Oh, yeah, look at that. Perfect. Well, they're a little dry. We have some water for her. Watch this. Are you ready? I'll just put one near her mouth. Oh, look at that. And they're just gone. Little insect chewing machine. They only eat about, 30 or 40 of these a night.
They can really eat that many?
In one sitting.
Because I've had about 6 and I'm pretty well full. Okay, well, thank you for that.
You're welcome, Rick. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, and thanks for the snacks.
Absolutely. Take some for the...
No, I'm good. Good to go. Thank you.
You bet.
And look who it is. It is the director of the McMaster Center for Medical Robotics It's astronaut David Williams. Hello, David. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm great. Pleasure to meet you.
And it's a huge pleasure to meet you. I've seen you walking in space.
It's absolutely incredible. Different view of the world.
How many times have you been in space?
I've been in space twice and did 3 spacewalks on my last space flight.
You are building robots that will perform surgery.
We are, and what's exciting about this is we're taking Canadian space robotic technology and we're bringing that to the operating room.
You are sitting in your office with your feet up, performing surgery on someone in space?
You can have the person in space. You could actually have them in Nunavut, different parts of the country, different parts of the world. What I'm holding in my right hand is what we would call the surgeon's console. Essentially, it's a way of controlling the robotic device.
When you move your arm, the
Every
robot
time I move
moves.
it, the robot follows whatever I'm doing, whatever task I'm doing.
I know you're an astronaut.
Yes.
I know you've been to space. I know you're a medical doctor.
Yeah.
But I'm still skeptical, so I brought something along just to check this. Okay.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
I am, aren't I?
You know, this is kind of a learned skill. It takes a while getting used to it.
What, surgery is?
Yeah, surgery. Imagine that.
I know. That's why I didn't go into it. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're good. And that, my friends, is why he got accepted into the space program. Dave, thank you very much.
Pleasure.